friends. So today is Tuesday, so I am here for another Tip Tuesday. I'm sorry about my hair. I went to the beach today and I haven't washed it since. I've only put conditioner in it, so it's a little salty. Anyway, today's tip is going to be how to clean up fallout from eyeshadow and pigments underneath your eyes. I wear lots and lots and lots of pigments, not necessarily like sparkly pigments, just particularly MAC pigments like tan and melon and rose gold, all those. I think they are so beautiful on your eyes, but as we all know, there is a huge fallout issue when you're working with loose pigments especially, but even eyeshadows. So today I'm going to tell you several ways that I found that clean up the fallout issue and prevent it altogether. So the first tip that I'm going to tell you, which I pretty much do every day that I put my makeup on, is I do my eyeshadow before I put on my foundation. I don't do my eyeliner because sometimes my eyeliner extends out past my lid, and that usually goes on top of my foundation and sometimes concealer if I bring it up far enough, but I always do my eyeshadow first. So like the first thing I do when I put on makeup is put on primer and then do my eyeshadow. Now, if you do have fallout from your shadows under your eye, you've probably been one of those to try to go like this to get it off, but that actually presses the shadow further into your skin and you're gonna still have shadow underneath your eye and you're still gonna have to remove it eventually anyway. So what I do is whenever I have fallout, or even after every shade, like I'll put a shade on and then I'll do this trick. This is the MAC 188. I think it's actually supposed to be a highlighter brush, like you swirl it around and then go like this as a highlighter, but it's so thin and wispy that it's perfect for brushing off fallout. Because you don't wanna take any blush brush or any powder brush or anything, sponge, nothing, because it will press it further into your skin and then you will have black under your eye and it'll look like you just got punched in the face. So what I do is I literally take this as light as I possibly can and I just tilt my head down like this and I brush it off at the very tip and it all comes off. Then you can go ahead and put your foundation and concealer and you will already have a clean under eye area because you brushed off all the fallout with your MAC 188 brush. So basically all the tips that I'm about to tell you only apply if you do your foundation after your eyeshadow, because then when you put your foundation and concealer on, then it's gonna be really clean underneath instead of like remnants of the shadow underneath your eyes. So when you're using pigments to prevent fallout like altogether, you can use things on your lid like the MAC mixing media. I take this on my finger and I just pack it on my lid, and then I take my shader brush, and if I'm using pigments or eyeshadow that day, but you don't really need this for eyeshadow, so I'm just talking pigments now. You can get the pigment on your brush or shadow on your brush and then put it on top of the mixing media and it'll stick. The other thing you can use is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. Use this the same way that you would use the mixing media and it comes out like a primer, so it's really awesome. It blends in. The mixing media is a little sticky, but actually it might work better. So using either one of those will prevent fallout significantly. The next thing you can do is put a piece of tape under your eye. A lot of you probably already know the tape trick. This is really awesome if you want to get like a finished, like a defined look at the end of your eye. And then you peel the tape off and you have a perfectly defined line that you might want to blend a little bit, but that works toward preventing fallout for sure. But it also gives you a very defined eyeshadow line at the edge of your eye. The next thing I'm going to tell you, which you obviously also can only do if you do your foundation after your eyeshadow, is take a moisturizer or eye cream or anything of moisture, just some kind of creamy substance. And like this is one from Lush. This is called Celestial. And you're gonna take it with your finger and put it under your eye a little bit with, if you have any fallout under there, then you're gonna take a Q-tip and you just swipe your under eye with the Q-tip. You can even roll it to get it all on the Q-tip, and that completely cleans all of the fallout from under your eyes without having to use a makeup remover. Because some people are probably wondering right now, why don't you just take a Q-tip and makeup remover and swipe from under your eye? Because sometimes the makeup remover can be really oily and it'll be like an oily base when you put your foundation and concealer on. Use a moisturizer. It's really, really good for your under eye anyway, so it's really cool that it also cleans up fallout, so like that works out great. Also, I don't have these, but they do sell like fallout pads. They work similar to tape, but you can literally stick them underneath your eye. They like curve with your eye, you can stick them underneath and they form to underneath your eye, and the shadow will fall on top of that. And I don't remember if it sticks to it or if it just falls on your face, but I know a lot of people on YouTube have actually said really good things about those. I've just never bothered with them because I already have my other fallout issue tips that I use on myself, so I've never needed them. But you do have the option to get those if fallout bothers you to a point where you have no choice but to have a pad under your eye to catch all the fallout. So yeah, I think that is all I can tell you guys about cleaning up fallout or preventing fallout from falling under your eyes. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. I will try to answer all of them if I can. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and add me on Snapchat if you want to, The Official Jam. All of my social media is The Official Jam except for my Facebook page. So like my Facebook page, that is Jordan Ann, The Beauty Within You, I'm pretty sure. So I hope you guys found these tips helpful. I hope that fallout won't be as big of an issue for you anymore. Subscribe to see next week's Tip Tuesday video. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.